I don't know if I'm just excited or if I actually have that much gear. This was much easier to walk up yesterday. Feeling like a weenie. Once I get over that hump, it gets flat for about half a mile. Flat-ish. But there's a clear cut on the left up there. And my trail camera, it's like at the second set, it's all like power poles you can see. So, trying to hang out right here for a minute. We'll kind of just ease over this hump. I don't want to flush anything out. Maybe 2 days in a row is a little much for me on the mountain still, but we're getting there. When I first started walking up and down this, I still would be like halfway to the house and still stopping and stuff. So we're making progress. It's just not as fast as I want it to be. So there's no turkeys up here right now. And I didn't bring a call, so we're just gonna sit and wait for them. If I go on this downhill side, I won't be able to see because of this grass right here. I won't be able to see if they're walking down the road. So I think we're gonna sit right over here. Okay. Set up. I think I'm gonna have to wear my face mask though. It's big old. The sun's killing me. But we'll get that on. We'll be back. This seems a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I didn't think to bring a mic. So yeah, we're gonna sit here for a few hours and see what we can see. Alright guys. Ain't seen nothing yet. You know how the song goes? No turkers. But the weather's been pretty gnarly. So moved up the road a little ways. I see a better spot right here. I should be able to tuck in there a little bit better. Be a little more hidden. I'm worried that how close it is to the road. If one of them is walking down the road, they're gonna get blown in half. But I'm gonna see if I can get settled in up there. Bunch of blackberries right here, but might be able to put my butt pad down and still get a good spot out of it. Stay pretty hidden. We'll see. Definitely still sitting on blackberries. But I like this spot a lot better. This has a nose piece in it. But my eyelashes are too long, they hit this netting. Oh. Alright, I'm out. I'm gonna wait for turkey-lurkeys. Well, I made it home. I didn't realize how late it was. And the wife and the kid are about home. So, we're gonna fire up the trusty Weber. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow it out. And cook some deer steaks for dinner. And tomorrow morning, I think I'm gonna head out to the blind. Sit there for a few hours until it gets good in daylight. And then I'll swap batteries out of the camera. But we'll film that and maybe that'll be next week's video. It'd be cool if we got something. But if you guys like what you see, if you have questions, tell me what you want to see. And I'll start trying to film that stuff. I pretty much just do this on my own, so it would be hard to set up my big cameras and do all that. So I'm gonna film a lot of this from my phone and GoPros and stuff like that. So just let me know. Guys, my hands are shaking. This didn't go how I wanted it to. I was planning on filming everything this morning, and I came back in the house from doing some editing in the office, and there's a couple Jakes out, or Toms, out behind the house, and it turned into throw my jacket on, and as you can see, we're kind of in this gnarly little thicket. I had him at about 60 yards, and the only thing I could do is try and close the gap because he wasn't going to come to me. Every time I make turkey calls, I just start laughing because it's terrible. So it took way more than it should have, but you know what? I got our first tom down of the season out here, and I'm very thankful for it. I'll have a fan for a decoy and some meat for the freezer. Carter Bear loves eating turkey meat, so very thankful. All right, guys, I'm trying to not show the head because it's not in good shape. I came around outside of my yard, and they were still back over here. There's an opening right there. They were there. I closed the distance on them and got to within probably 25 yards. And then I moved too quickly getting out around a tree, and they spooked and came up here. And I thought, well, I think I know where they go. And I did know the trail they went on. And then I came around another tree way too fast, and this one flushed, and I thought, well, this is a goose gun. So I shot him mid-flight, while he was taking off, and then he, right up there is where I found him, still kind of passing away, so I ended his life from way too close of a range. So the head's not in good shape, but those are decent spurs, and this would be a great fan for a decoy once I get it dried out. He tumbled all the way down here. Just look how pretty these feathers are, man. It's a beautiful bird. Yeah, the old Rete did it again. So I know there's a big double bearded tom back here, and this isn't him, but it's obviously the genetics are on the mountain. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's a good sized beard. Beautiful bird. Like I said, my daughter's really gonna enjoy eating this. Look at the spurs on him. So, well, we'll get him back to the house and get him cleaned up, I guess. And we'll figure it out. So, it's kind of hard to see from here, but there's a game trail that runs right up here and up to there, kind of to the left of that tree, or to the right of that tree. I got to there, and the turkeys were right there in the grass, and this one lit. He took off and flushed up this way, and I hit him right here and landed back over there. Man, what a morning. This is crazy. Got out where I can stand up now. I just got this pack yesterday, and it was kind of a, do I get a pack or do I get a turkey vest? Do I get a pack? I've been looking at this pack. We'll talk about this thing later. I need to use it some more and just see how I like it, but it's pretty sweet. I am gonna see though if we can put that turkey in here on top of my butt pad. I don't have a tripod for none of this, but we'll I'm gonna see how far this will extend out and see if I can't put Mr. Tom in there and hike him back the easy way. We're gonna go out this way. There's a giant 4x5 buck right here last winter. Towards the end of season, he would only come by once or twice in the middle of the night chasing doe booty, but I gotta figure out where that dude lives. Yeah, so we're gonna see if this dude will fit in there. But yeah, it turns out that dude does fit in there. That's what I figured. As long as your main compartment's not super full, I just have a couple bottles of water and some stuff in there. But I'll make this nice and easy. Well, you may be wondering why I'm sitting here now. My butt hurts. That's what happens when you don't take the time to put your boots on to go catch turkey. You fall down. But turkey in my backpack, I was like, sheesh, what do I do? And the left butt cheek took the brunt of that one. But it's a pretty good day. This ain't a bad spot to sit down. This right here where I used to have my camera right there on that tree pointed this way. And that's where I had that big 4-point on camera last year. So I'm gonna go home and get this turkey cleaned up. All right, we got old Thomas here. Got his fan off of him. You guys have done this before. Is that enough meat off there? You think that'll cure? I was gonna put it in salt, pin it down. There's his beards. It's kind of neat. Has like a beard and a quarter. But we got a big old bag of meat right here. I'm gonna process those legs down further. Probably this evening with my daughter. She likes to do that. Cut up meat with me. But man, these birds are beautiful. I want to give me a big dog one of these days and just get it mounted. I think that's going to be it for this one, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for checking out my channel. And like I said, if you're a professional turkey hunter and there's something wildly obscene I've done here with taking the fan and the beard off, like let me know in the comments. I'm just learning. Hunting's one of those things that got me into getting fit and getting out and getting moving. So I'm just here trying to help other people that might be interested in it, and I'm always looking for more knowledge and just learning as I go. So thanks for tuning in. Train, hunt, trap, repeat.